YouTube and vinyl community. It's Memphis Vinyl Jim and, of course, the Mrs.
Hey, y'all.
So back after, oh, Lord, who knows? Who's lost count? So inspired by our friend, Tone.
Hey, Tone.
Hey, Tone, this is for you. We really appreciated your video.
Yeah.
And we've been watching your recent videos.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
Vinyl keeps it alive, right? Music is the heartbeat. All of that stuff.
Beautiful.
Come and visit me in my office.
Okay.
Give, get, take, and have. Curtis Mayfield.
So what are you showing here?
Good
Just
one.
recent finds? Or this one's not a recent
Right.
find?
So there's some recent finds. There's some upgrades. There's some ones that, you know, after doing this for 15 years, we're still spinning.
Okay.
And somebody said we've been around a long time. What's it been? 10, 12 years or something like that? I don't know.
Me.
But we're still out here. We're still spinning our records. And I don't think we'll ever get to do a room tour again. You know, that first one is maybe the first. We just keep evolving the collection, evolving the music room. So
Sure.
this is my little pandemic
But we've been
office.
enjoying those music rooms. So
Absolutely.
been
What's the
enjoying
deal
those.
with this one, right?
Okay.
I've had it and sold it 3 or 4 different times. But
That's what I was saying.
it's the song P.S. I Love You. That's the one. And I found that song in Superbad, right?
Okay.
So then the album's pretty good. It's on Kurtom. I bought and sold some VG copies. You don't seem to find those in VG Plus or better. Finally did. That's a forever copy.
Oh my.
My dog, the little Dotson. She's a sweet little girl, but she likes to be heard. Agnes English by John Fred and his Playboy Band.
Okay.
On Paula. We love Paula. Judy in Disguise, which is that kind of come off of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, right?
That's true.
It's a really cool. I don't know what's going on with Hoda Kotb. Hoda! Judy in Disguise with Diamonds.
All right.
And with glasses. I like how he says that. With glasses.
Yeah.
It's on Paula Records. I really do like this label.
It's always beautiful. Nice.
That is one that's been in the collection for quite some time. Pulled it and played it. Wanted to show it. You know, Soul Train was important. And I think that there, you know, Soul Train, what is it? Soul, what is the show called?
American Soul.
American Soul on Paramount.
Yeah.
It's about Don Cornelius, who I didn't even realize he apparently blew his brains out. That's how the show starts, you know, in the early 90s. So terrible. When I came up, we listened to Soul Train, and we watched Soul Train, and Mother had the volume 1, and Aunt Deb had volume 2, and this is volume 2. And every song I knew, from Band to Gold by Frida Payne to, you know, Chairman of the Board, Give Me Just One More Time, you know, all those songs were on that first one. But this one, I really didn't know all of these songs. Treat Her Like a Lady's on here. Give Me Your Love, Guilty by Al Green. Get on the Good Foot, James Brown.
There you go.
Anyway, this one is a good one as well. So you can see there where that's the first one.
Oh.
And then you can see Don Cornelius in all of his glory.
Yeah.
You got to check that show out. We're almost done with the first season.
Yeah.
Really good. So lately, I've been into the audiophile stuff. I don't know why. It's just, you know, you get to a point and you start, you know, collecting.
You want the very best.
Those things. And this is a copy of Bridge Over Troubled Water at half speed.
Okay.
What a great, I mean, just, it's amazing, right? This album, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. I'm getting old. I got to do this. Bridge Over Troubled Water. The Boxer. I love The Boxer.
Yeah, The Boxer's great.
Anyway, it's a beautiful album. Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel.
Nice.
And got that in half speed master recently. It just goes like it shows it on the CBS, and it kind of just has that half speed mastered up above there. So that's kind of how that works. It's a MoFi sleeve, isn't it?
MoFi.
And I love this record. This is Johnny Rivers. I love Johnny Rivers anyway. You know, Memphis, a lot of great songs that he sings. But this record is Slim Slow Slider.
Okay.
Had a bunch of shitty copies. This is a sealed one. I haven't even cracked it yet. It's got the title lead track song. It's a great song. He covers Rainy Night in Georgia. He covers Brass Buttons, which is, a Graham Parsons tune. Just fantastic. He does Into the Mystic, Van Morrison's tune on this.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, I love Jesus is a Soul Man. Because I think my Lord is a soul man.
Yeah.
But great when it even had the $1.99. Wouldn't it be great if it still cost $1.99?
You mean you didn't get it for
Speaking of audiophile stuff, original master recordings are really always good. This one is In the Dark, The Grateful Dead.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Got a great price on this one. Of course, it has, Touch of Grey.
Okay.
Which was my entry into the Grateful Dead, 87. I was just about 10 years old when it came out. And, on MTV, with the MTV generation, right?
Yeah.
You could see the skeleton guys, the Grateful Dead, and that's how I always identified with them. In the Dark, original master recording. Just amazing. I love this guy.
That one's still sealed?
It is.
Oh.
I think it might not be now. I think I did play it once. I love this guy, David Allan Coe. This is his greatest hits.
I see how you snuck that one in there, by the way.
This is his greatest hits.
Uh-huh.
It is a promo copy.
I think
maybe it might even be white label promo. Yeah, on Columbia. White label promo. I don't know how to get these out sometimes. White label promo on Columbia. Beautiful. David Allan Coe. There you can see on the front, what are some of the songs on this? Long-Haired Redneck. All right. You Never Even Call Me By My Name. I love that one. Willie Whalen and Me. Lately, I've Been Thinking Too Much Lately. Would You Lay With Me in a Field of Stone? Oh, he's just fantastic. He is a great songwriter. He wrote Delta Dawn, But here's a white label promo of his greatest hits. We have all of his records, a lot of them signed. We met him.
Yes.
Great stuff. I was going to show some things that people really probably don't know about that we really love. Bill Haney, call him cheesy if you want. He kind of belongs to the, I Want to Be Elvis collection that I have. But he does other songs, not just Elvis. And Elvis loved him himself. So you can see he was opening for Red Fox even before Elvis passed. So CC Rider, You Gave Me a Mountain. I love that song. Don't Be Cruel. My Way, Burning Love, Suspicious Minds, How Great Thou Art. He's from right here in Memphis. He has a couple records. I love them both. If you ever have a chance to find it, Reminiscing, Bill Haney.
All right.
And Something Special was his band.
So what does the label look like? What label?
What's the label look like? It's a homegrown. What do they call that? Private press.
Custom, I guess. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Cam Car.
All right. Sounds cool.
Here's a big hitter. Love this record.
Cooler than that, but
Black Murder. People be impressed with this one, right?
Yeah.
So kind of if you like early funkadelic, if you like Jimi Hendrix, if you like the Chambers Brothers.
Well, that's everybody.
Well, everybody should, right? This is a bitching record. I mean, just incredible. Long time ago, we were able to get, a clean copy of it. Somebody penciled on that they wanted $100 for it. And that was probably 20 years ago. But it is on, what is it, Chess? Yeah, Chess. I don't know if it was Chess or Cadet. It's been a while since I looked at it. And it's just a great record. So if you don't have Black Murder, check it out. That's one we're still loving 15 years later. This one's another one. Looked for it for a long time. Probably had it for 5 or 10 years now. I think this is probably one of the Mrs. favorite records. It is an original. She loves the lead track, You'll Lose a Good Thing.
Yeah.
And like I said, an original on Atlantic. This is Plum and Grape Atlantic. Very clean copy. Still digging that one all these years later. Showing you some new stuff, some good stuff, some recommendations. Of course, this was Aunt Deb's favorite record. She loves Barry White, so of course this was part of the Aunt Deb collection.
You got to say Barry White in like a lower octave. Barry White.
Now, I was actually going to do that when, the song that I always, even as a child, I always kind of associated with Aunt Deb was your first, the last, my everything. He sings kind of like deep like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Barry White hit, huh?
Barry White.
Mm-hmm.
Aunt Deb was a huge fan. Can't get enough of your love, baby. Just 20th Century Fox on that. No big deal.
And you're telling a lot about your Aunt Deb all of a sudden.
Right? Aunt Deb's cool. This is my favorite record.
Uh-huh.
I have a Japanese copy framed over there with the obi. I have a U.S. copy and I have a U.K. copy. Maybe I want a Canadian copy, but this is my favorite record. Gary Stewart's Out of Hand.
Okay.
I freaking love this record. It's got Drinking Thing, Honky Tonkin', Dragon Shackles. She's acting single.
She's acting single.
Out of Hand itself. Backsliders Wine, Sweet Country Red. Hold it.
Hey.
Yeah, hold it's a handful. Anyway, on RCA, this is a UK copy of it. I absolutely love this. It's hard to find even a U.S. copy for, even if you have $50 to $100 for it, it's kind of like Link Ray. A great copy doesn't come up all that often. And I have the U.S., the U.K., and the Japanese right now, all in real good condition. Favorite record. Just love it.
Eating it up.
This was one we discovered a long time ago at our buddy Jerry's record store, River Records here in town.
Yeah.
Love that guy. He's been gone for a while. He senselessly murdered in front of his store. I've told that story before, but we just picked this because we liked the look of it. And at the time, it was a shitty regular copy. This is a kind of like VG plus DJ copy.
Upgrade.
Right? They do cover All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah.
It's just, you check it out. And they're just kind of on the back. They're kind of looking like, the Who, early Who or something like that. Just really an awesome kind of Mersey beat. Mersey beat meets garage rock. The Allen Bound on Verve Vorkast. This is a white label promo, actually, by the way. And we highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I never had this record for some reason on vinyl all these years. I picked it up recently from, our friends down in Dallas. Hey, Dallas crew, what's going on, Michelle and Ed? This is Look What the Cat Dragged In. Of course, I had it on CD, my entire life, Play Dirty, Talk Dirty to Me. That's the one I really love, it Talk Dirty to Me. But you've got CeCe DeVille, Bobby Dahl, Ricky Rocket, Bret Michaels, of course. Bret Michaels. He's just too cool. And it's a VG Plus copy, so
cool.
I said, why not support our friends? It's a capital, Rainbow capital.
Rainbow.
I think I had a copy of this, or probably do have a copy of it sitting around somewhere. I like blues rock. This is not my favorite blues rock, but I thought, found it at the antique store at the $5 bin. Really nice condition. Quicksilver, Messenger Group. It's coming through. It was a good copy. On Red Capital. So
a Quicksilver, that's not one you usually see.
No, and I figured I'd give it another spin. I'm not the huge fan of them, but I'm sure that, I can just say that they're like Paul Butterfield's blues band or something like that. And I have listened to them, but it's just like a lot of things. They're always so shitty or too expensive. So this was a nice copy for $5.
Yeah.
I saw this at Target. The missus was like, you have a lot of his stuff. Why are you doing that? Well, I like the sequencing of it. And it's a 2 LP in translucent red, but I still haven't even cracked it and played it. But I liked the sequence of it. And I like Stevie Wonder. So, just for a moment, the songs on here, Fingertips, Uptight, I Was Made to Love You, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Your. We have all of these records, but all of it in one thing. It's like the CDs I started with, You Are the Sunshine of My Life, Superstition, Higher Ground, Living for the City, You Haven't Done Nothing, Boogie on Reggae Woman, I Wish, Sir Duke, Master Blaster, That Girl I Just Called to Say I Love You, Part-Time Lover, Overjoyed, Skeleton, So What's the Fuss.
How many LPs?
It's 2 LPs and it's 21 songs, but you don't worry about a thing isn't on here. Isn't that weird? But there's a great. It's something like some kind of icons reviews, and there's about 10 of them, and I thought maybe 2 or 3 of them were worth looking at. One of them was Big Bird, and one of them was
another TV show
was and one of them was Stevie Wonder. And it talks about all these people writing letters to what you meant to me in my life. And he was so sensitive and sweet the way that he regarded people and everything. But he was talking about how when he kind of asserted himself and kind of left the fold of Berry Gordy, because he had been such a young child and so forth and handicapped, but asserted himself. And those few just, Intervisions, those few couple of records just came out of that time. And, he talked about, he was only 20 or 21 years old. So that's a genius. I mean, and he's such a pure-hearted person. So wanted this just for the sequence, going to play that. A buddy of mine, we're looking for these live at Austin, Texas records. But they're expensive. They're kind of like those mastered ones. They only put them out every so often in their Austin city limits. Well, this was Dwight Yoakam. And this was, I want to say it's like cream colored or something. And a local Facebook page that a buddy of ours runs, Gene, he runs that. Someone on that I didn't even know said that he had an extra copy of this, and he wanted like a little bit less than what the regular one goes for, let alone the cream color. So I did it. I love Dwight Yoakam. This is just, it's like 1,000 miles, Little Ways, Honky Tonk Man, Streets of Bakersfield. He's a Bakersfield guy. Buck Owens type, but I just love him. Little Sister, that's a good one that he covered from Elvis in his way. Live from Austin, Texas. So I have Tony Joe White, Waylon Jennings, and this one now. Still looking for all of them. There's like 30 of them.
It's like Austin City Limits.
This is one that I don't think that I had the original in a really good condition. I think I had the MCA. I had the MCA, which is probably a reissue. But I love how, of course, BB was BB. And I love how he says, he's talking to the inmates, at Cook County Jail. And he says, are you ready to trade some blues with me? He really brought them into the concert and just, really put on a real good show for them. Of course, for them, the thrill was gone.
Yep.
But, Lucille, oh, baby, But it is the original. It's the ABC, the original, not the MCA. A little bit thicker too. Great record. Happy to have that one. Another one that we've had for a long time, similar to Alan Bound, but we recently have kind of upgraded. I love the DJ promo copies. We've kind of been known for that, and we have a bunch of them on the shelf. But the ones that we didn't know about, that were blind buys for us, we just had the copy we had. So now going back and doing an upgrade, might as well do a DJ copy, right? This is Black Pearl on Atlantic, early 70s. I think I want to say, in fact, it's stamped March 25th, 1969. I was going to say 1970, but yeah, 1969 on Atlantic Records. If you like Led Zeppelin, you'll like this. And that kind of says it all. We highly recommend Black Pearl. White label promo on Atlantic. So you see that. With a nice condition copy. Highly recommend Black Pearl.
Beautiful.
This is Bill Haney and Something Special. I actually have both of his records in the pile.
Okay.
This one is not all Elvis stuff like the other one, and it has You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, by the Righteous Brothers. Some Kind of Wonderful. For the Good Times, written by Chris Christopherson. Has on here Chuck Berry's Promised Land, Separate Ways, Drinking Wine, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. Of course, Elvis covered it, but this is just fantastic. I mean, really it is. I love this record, and really would recommend Bill Haney to anyone who likes Elvis Presley or Conway Twitty or stuff like that. This is an old soul piece that, just stands the test of time. It's got Don't Make Me Over and The Touch of You. Brenda and the Tabulations. Still a hard find. You know, a buddy of mine, Court, hooked me up with this. It's a VG Plus copy, an original. What can I say? The touch of you. I love that song, though. I really do. And the cover is just fantastic. Get a load of that, right?
Yeah.
And it's
what's Tra-La-La?
It's on Top Bottom. Top Bottom. I love that song, but I can't sing that one. Okay. The whole record is amazing. It's on Top Bottom. It's
Top Bottom.
You know, kind of like in the South, kind of a regional record that did mostly 45s. This one is fantastic. You know, I love Clarence Carter. Clarence Carter. Woo, shit, Clarence Carter. Yeah, it's those of you know stroking, right? Yeah. But this is Clarence Carter on Atlantic. It is his 1968 debut, and it has "Slip Away." Oh, Slip Away. Takes me back to you know, those Time Life CDs that taught me about soul records. "Slip Away" was highlighted on that, and so yeah, this is just and song to song. The man is really, I mean, he's underlooked, put it that way, underappreciated. Oh, yeah. This is his Atlantic debut. It is, you know, teal and blue, and it's an original.
Even the mosquitoes.
Even mosquitoes like to make love at the dock end of the street. He's got some great songs. This is another one that we discovered kind of a blind buy. Coldwell Winfield Blues Band. And I think that Alan Bound is like, you know, one call digit difference. This is FTS 3056 and that's 3055. And we didn't know that until looking at that call list. But this is Verb Forecast.
Gotta love the Verb Forecast.
It is I don't know what to say, it's a bitchin' record. Willie Chambers of the Chamber Brothers said the best new sound I've heard in quite a while. The blues is excellent. The jazz is excellent. They play jazz as well as the older cats, and the vocal fits in perfectly with the music. Lester Chambers, to know quality is to know good from bad, and if you like good quality, you'll love the Coalfield Winfield Blues Band. So obviously the Chambers brothers were big fans. 1968. Really want to try it out. It's a great record. Another white label promo on Verb Forecast. Beautiful, beautiful. RCA Records. What is this guy here? RCA Records. Oh, Gary Stewart. This was sealed. I opened it and played it one time. Little Junior. It's an upgrade. Had this for a while. We bought one in Florida probably 10 years ago. But this one came around and it was a sealed copy. The lead track is Whiskey Trip. So I love that song too. Of course, this is not, you know, song to song as good as is Out of Hand, but it, you know, it's, and it, again, it was just played once by me, RCA Victor. Doggy label. Last one here for today falls under one of those we've had it forever and we still love it. Traveling band, Ooby Dooby, of course, Roy Orbison song, Looking Out My Back Door, Run Through the Jungle, Up Around the Bend, Who'll Stop the Rain, I Heard It Through the Grapevine, Long As I Can See the Light. This is a motherfucking perfect 10 record right here. She's saying, yeah, she's saying I shouldn't curse. But anyway, this is just fantastic, y'all. Cosmo's Factory, and I love all the CCR, and yes, our first date was a CCR concert. Of course, it didn't have John Fogerty, but you can't have everything. The dog was good. He's their lead singer now. Fantasy Records, it's an original. What is that? Blue Fantasy. Really kind of a neat label, actually. Yeah, fantasy. All right, that's all we have for today. All right. You know, put some questions and answers. Give us some comments. Let us know how you've been living in the pandemic. Sure. We wish you all the best. Who have we seen lately? You know, of course, Mr. Hall of Fame. You know, we saw your 2020 tour. Always a fan of everything that you do. Happy to see you happy.
Looks like a record store.
Looks like a record store. I mean, it's so cool.
Invite us over so Jim can look underneath the tiles.
Brian, right? Shamrockin' Records.
Shamrockin' Records, yeah.
We saw yours recently. Really cool setup there. Of course, we mentioned we've been digging tones.
Yes, of course,
we go back many years and we think about all the friends that we've made and the people we visited.
Sure.
You know, shout out to Mark and his family. Shout out to Nathan.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of the people that, you know, we've known for, wow, over 10 years now.
Yeah.
Zach, you know, I catch your pictures on Instagram. You know, you're always spinning great records. You're probably not going to watch this, but hey, if you see it, you know, much love to you and your beautiful family. We're not, you know, like lurking, but we still see things here and now. And maybe we'll get, you know, another post out here in the next couple of years, you know. Until then, you know, we're going to be pulling up the tiles, even if it's in our own vinyl listening room. And until then, of course, we'll be grooving in the bluff. Peace out, guys.
Bye, guys.